massive giveaways, generous surprises, and life-changing philanthropy. MrBeast has been YouTube's biggest cash cow since 2017, averaging over 132 million views per video. But now, YouTube's biggest star is under fire for allegedly selling moldy meals to kids. Since July of 2024, his empire has been rocked by serious allegations. His close friend, Ava Tyson, has been accused of inappropriate behavior with minors. There are also claims of workplace harassment and leadership failures that raise serious questions about the company he built. The once perfect image of YouTube's golden boy is unraveling, and the fallout might be bigger than anyone expected. And if you think that's bad, wait until you hear about those crypto deals that might not be as innocent as they seem, with accusations that could change everything. These issues aren't just internet gossip. They threaten to dismantle the carefully crafted image of YouTube's biggest and most popular creator. It all started when disturbing chat logs from Ava Tyson, MrBeast's longtime friend and former employee, became public. These showed extremely inappropriate conversations with minors, a love for obscene art of young-looking characters, and much, much more. Soon after these allegations surfaced, Ava came out on Twitter and apologized publicly, announcing her so-called retirement from the MrBeast franchise. But the damage was already done. The backlash from the fans and the media only intensified. This turned into an even bigger controversy when MrBeast tweeted about removing Ava Tyson from the company and launching an independent third-party investigation to get to the bottom of it. While this satisfied a portion of the MrBeast fandom, most did not take him at his word. And that's where MrBeast's die-hard critic and YouTuber, Rosanna Pansino, came to the stage with more disturbing revelations. To Rosanna, the whole counteraction strategy by MrBeast seemed like damage control and not accountability. For two people who've remained colleagues for half a decade and close buddies even longer, not knowing where the other person's interests lie is simply not plausible. She teamed up with Dogpack404, MrBeast's ex-employee who's known for posting expose videos nowadays, to prove that MrBeast knew something was wrong with his pal Tyson all along. Together they scrolled through a bunch of company chat logs from 2020 featuring MrBeast and Ava Tyson. The conversations indicate that MrBeast allegedly knew about Ava's inappropriate tendencies long before it became public.
Hey guys, it's Ro. So, new update. I have received thousands of leaked messages from an official MrBeast work chat. These are all just their work chats from 2020 to about 2021 on Telegram. The proof that Jimmy knew about Tyson's behavior is right here.
So Ava Tyson sends a photo of a young-looking girl in a sheer top.
Rosanna claims to have verified the chat logs with former MrBeast employees and has reported her findings to the FBI. Although there has been no official response from the FBI yet, drama channels across YouTube kept the story in the spotlight until MrBeast came forward with updates to the Ava Tyson situation. On November 1st, MrBeast made the results of the investigation public in a tweet. The investigation flat out dismissed the most serious allegations, stating that there was no evidence of child or hiring people with sketchy criminal tendencies. However, it did confirm some, quote, isolated incidents of workplace harassment, which, according to the report, was due to the lack of structured policies and practices essential in a mature company. Basically, they chalked it up to a startup culture that wasn't tied down by solid workplace rules yet. To avoid appearing too complacent about the allegations, MrBeast had to find a scapegoat and fired 10 employees after the report became public. Maybe this was his way of signaling that he found the rotten eggs and removed them. So everything is good now, right? Not exactly. Many people were not convinced. Since the investigation was funded by MrBeast himself, some found the report to be strongly biased. It was just another way of saying, the guys we paid said we did nothing wrong. His post showing the report even got community noted for completely ignoring one of the most disturbing parts of the allegations. Apparently, Jimmy hired a registered offender as a manager in his company. Yet this accusation was conveniently missing from the investigation report. For context, back in 2018, MrBeast allegedly employed an ex-felon, Charles Robert Jefferson, nicknamed Delaware. He's a convicted pedophile who was out on a plea deal at the time. As per Delaware's own brother-in-law, MrBeast was aware of his criminal record at the time and still chose to hire him. And not only that, MrBeast even featured him in one of his videos.
We will be spending 24 hours in this insane asylum.
Interestingly, the community note on this incident has since vanished, with many suspecting his PR team played a role in its removal, and this had made the already bad situation even worse. Many wonder if the authorities will take notice of the situation. It's hard to tell, but if they do, they might not just look at his workplace chat logs, they might dig into his finances too, because before the investigation report dropped, MrBeast was already making headlines, not for his usual acts of philanthropy, but the alleged crypto scams he is involved in. MrBeast has allegedly earned over $23 million in profits from various crypto projects through insider trading and pump and dump schemes. And for those who aren't familiar with the trading language, a pump and dump scheme is basically the practice of boosting the price of a stock or crypto coin through false and misleading promotions, basically lying. The goal is to cash out when the price is high, leaving others with losses. It's like creating a mini bubble where only the people at the top benefit from the price hike. Even though it is illegal, it's all too common in the crypto world. And perhaps MrBeast wanted his share of the carpet as well. MrBeast has been promoting different coins through subtle shoutouts on Twitter over the years, but no one paid much attention to it. After all, Jimmy had a flawless reputation at the time. However, things are much different now. On October 11th, Soma XBT, who is a blockchain investigator, revealed how MrBeast allegedly made $10 million by promoting low-cap crypto tokens that soon tanked, losing 90% of their original value. He claimed that MrBeast leveraged his influence to garner huge profits from insider trading. But that's not all. According to an even more in-depth investigation, MrBeast is connected to over 50 cryptocurrency wallets that are involved in insider trading and various pump and dump schemes, collectively earning over $23 million in mere months. As the investigation continued, researchers mapped out a network of MrBeast's primary and secondary wallets, interconnected to the same address. But aren't crypto wallets supposed to be anonymous? So how did they link these wallet addresses back to MrBeast? Well, back in 2021, when crypto was trending hot, major influencers, including MrBeast, showed plenty of interest online. According to Connor Grogan, another crypto investigator, MrBeast accidentally revealed his wallet, 0x9e6, on Twitter while showing off his shiny new NFT purchase. Even though the tweet was later deleted, blockchain records are permanent, allowing experts to now locate multiple secondary wallets that funneled in millions from multiple scam projects. Soma XBT also shared leaked chat logs between MrBeast and Elliot Raids, showing MrBeast allegedly investing $100,000 in the Superverse project, which he and his influencer mates like KSI and Laserbeam pushed for on social media. The coin increased in value by 50 times thanks to their promotion, only to crash soon after these big-name influencers cashed out. MrBeast alone made upwards of $11.45 million from his initial $100,000 investment by selling the Superverse Dream, while their fans were left with worthless tokens. And this was not an isolated incident. The same year, MrBeast also partnered up with and promoted Eternity Chain, another crypto project that specifically dealt in NFTs. And as the story goes, MrBeast accumulated a rich supply of ERN tokens during the pre-sale, hyped the project, got his fans to pool in their investments, and then cashed out. This earned him more than $4.6 million in profits from this one venture alone.
Zombies.
I bought like 8 of them, and they did pretty good.
And any zingers? Any like real special ones?
I had some that like, whatever, 20, 30x.
And here's the kicker. Superverse and Eternity Chain are just 2 of the highlights of his many alleged crypto scams. Though it is important to remember, these are still just allegations. Tracing crypto isn't foolproof. It's possible that these wallets could belong to people around MrBeast or other high-profile traders using his name to stir attention. That said, some of these transactions are too conveniently timed to be mere coincidences. Yet Jimmy claims that they're nothing more than that. In a recent interview with Villa, MrBeast stated that he doesn't even have control over the crypto wallets mentioned in this expose.
There was a comprehensive report published that painted a negative light on crypto dealings allegedly associated with you. To what extent were you involved in these crypto transactions, and how do you respond to CoffeeZilla's video on you detailing these allegations? I thought he gave you a benefit of the doubt in that video.
Yeah, it was managed by a fund, so I wasn't the one managing the wallet. I've never had access to that wallet. I've never done the buying and selling on that wallet. There's a actual professional who's written books on crypto and lived and breathes crypto every second of the day managing it. So most of the allegations there are just answered by I am too stupid to do that.
And while there might be some truth to that, it still doesn't fully dissolve Jimmy of all wrongdoing when it comes to promoting literal scams to his audience of millions. And until he comes with a believable explanation for that, speculations will only grow. In fact, they already have. Because on September 16th, MrBeast teamed up with Logan Paul and KSI to launch their own version of Lunchables called Lunchly, a ready-to-eat meal brand for kids. This new Lunchable knockoff hit the market with big promises.
Versus Lunchables.
With Lunchly, you get double the amount of liquid.
Prime has no sugar added, more electrolytes, and more B vitamins.
Crunch Bar.
Whoa.
Feastables Crunch Bar. We're also 30 less calories, 3 less grams of fat, and 8 less grams of sugar. Turkey Stack 'em. 310 calories.
230 calories.
21 grams of sugar.
Only 7 grams of sugar.
It was labeled as better, healthier, and containing real epic ingredients. But in reality, it had a small Feastables Crunch Bar, a Prime drink, and a whole lot of processed food, all dressed up in fancy branding. Despite bold claims of healthy ingredients and over-the-top promotions, Lunchly was competing against a product that was already under scrutiny for health concerns in children. On the outlook, Lunchly's meals might have a slight nutritional edge over Lunchables, but calling it healthy just because Prime had more electrolytes than a Capri Sun is just an absurd marketing tactic. In an attempt to outsell Lunchables, MrBeast and company came up with something equally toxic for their combined 400 million plus followers, and so criticism that followed was only natural. People argued that if MrBeast genuinely cared about kids' health, he would focus on meals with real, whole ingredients, not a marginally improved version of Lunchables. It's just more processed food with clever labeling. Health experts weighed in as well, debunking the healthy ingredient slogan.
Finally, the grain guidelines state that 80% of lunch meals must be whole grain, and Lunchly Turkey does not list any whole grain ingredients. It's clear Lunchly, just like Lunchables, misses the mark too many times to be considered meaningfully healthier, at least in my opinion.
Despite the criticism, MrBeast and co. did everything in their power to make Lunchly a success.
We're hanging off this building to tell you about our new product, Lunchly. It's a better-for-you lunch product that has Prime and Feastables in an entree.
We have pizza.
Faster!
Our pizza has real cheese.
We also have a nacho one. JJ, tell them about the turkey stack 'em.
I don't know, brother.
We don't use nitrates in our turkey, and it's real cheese. Whoa. Watch where you're going.
You watch where you're going.
No, you watch where you're going.
Move, move, move.
You want to do this?
Let's do it.
Okay, we'll see who moves.
Let's go there.
Okay, let's do it.
Lunchly! That's amazing.
JJ, you're a genius.
I'm going.
However, in spite of all the hype, Lunchly serves as proof that even celebrity influencers can't save a bad product. From the promotional ads, everyone thought all Lunchly had was a Prime drink, chocolate bar, and crackers. But what they didn't know was that it had a surprising fourth ingredient, mold. From the moment Lunchly hit the shelves, social media flooded with bad reviews. Videos began popping up on TikTok, with sealed packs showing that dreaded green-blue fuzz in the cheese compartment.
Why is there mold in the Lunchly?
So if it is moldy, I'm going to be very, very upset. There's no way.
One of MrBeast's proud claims about using real cheese in Lunchly products had actually backfired.
Our pizza uses real cheese. Theirs, as it says on their box, is mozzarella pasteurized prepared cheese product. They can't even call it real cheese.
But it's not like every other Lunchly box has packed moldy cheese, or that's what this Twitch streamer thought. And to prove it was just a one-off incident, a spicy cow went on to purchase 22 Lunchly packs to debunk the myth. But to his horror, he himself found actual mold in one of them.
No way! What? No, chat, there's actually mold. That's 100% mold. I'm so sorry. Oh no, do you see it right there? Do you see it? Sealed and it's mold.
In the meanwhile, Rosanna Pansino, the YouTuber who had reported him to the FBI in the Ava Tyson case, found the mold in her serving as well.
It says used by December 8th, 2024, and today's date is October 16th, so these are supposed to be good for like another 2 months. This is molded. That's mold.
The scandal exploded, hitting major news outlets and raising serious health concerns, especially for a product marketed towards kids. Lunchly was a disaster, but are the owners doing enough to mitigate the backlash? In fact, they see this whole thing as nothing more than a joke.
Yeah, like I like my cheese moldy, bro.
Yo, when she saw that, she must have been jumping, bro. She must have been like,
yo,
yes!
So Roseanne,
yes! Oh my God!
Fans expected Lunchly to take accountability and recall the product to address the mold issue, but there has been no official response from Lunchly, nor from the masterminds behind it. So far, all we've heard is MrBeast doubling down, calling it a healthier alternative to Lunchables, a statement that hasn't aged well. From questionable hires and shady crypto deals to misleading marketing aimed at kids, the allegations are mounting up against MrBeast on all fronts. Every new allegation is destroying the good guy persona that MrBeast has cultivated over the years. And until he comes on stage and rebukes each one of them, his end is inevitable.